After party gists, yep, the gist continues. First on this list is Nomi and Kamsi. Nomi was seen talking with Kamsi, and she said she feels like Cassie is beginning to grow on him, but before he grows on me, I need to know what it is. And she also said that Cassie asked to see her wax in front of everybody. When she did not agree, he's been moving weird and not communicating. I don't know what that means. What do you think it means? He asked to see her wax in front of everybody. So is it that they were all gisting and he goes, "Can I see your wax?" I don't know. It sounds somehow to my ears. Maybe I'm the one not getting it. If you understand that, you can explain it to me. Okay. And then, not long after, we see Nomi and Cassie. Apparently, Nomi wants Cassie to pick a side between her and Tram. That he cannot be cool with both of them. I honestly don't subscribe to that. I honestly don't. He's a man. He can't do that. This is like the only person talking to you. And you guys were not friends before he even took you to the loft. Now you want him to abandon his friends and take on your enemies. Tram is his friend now. Come on. So this was her conversation with Cassie. She said, "You are my person. I like you as a friend and I'm happy you're on my side, but you cannot be Switzerland." And it's like, Switzerland, what does that mean? I'm not saying you both shouldn't talk, but there should be boundaries. He's an irritant to you, maybe, but not to Cassie. But of course, Cassie did not agree. He's a man, and then he tried to defend himself. Cassie said that my guy be that. He's so loyal to me. And she said to him, "You should be loyal to me." I'm like, whoa, okay. It's just weird that I'm talking to you about everything because I literally tell you everything, and the next minute I see you shining teeth with a rat. Come on now, this boy has not engaged you since. What's the problem? You're going to be in this house with him probably for the longest. How would you cope? So he sees her reaction and everything, and is like, "You're angry." She said, "No, she's not angry." It's like, and then he says, "Being angry doesn't mean you have to shout. But like, you can see your face. That's what you're doing right now. And you're trying to push me away. Why are you trying to push me away?" And she says, "I'm not trying to push you away." And he says, "Because I haven't done anything to you." She said, I didn't say you have." Cassie says, "But you're overthinking it. That I would, and I'm not trying to. I'm just being me. Tonight, you just let things play out and see what happens." Point is, he tried to tell her that whatever happens in their relationship stays there. Whatever happens with him and Tram stays there. So it doesn't bring A to B or B to A. And of course, in a nutshell, I'm not going to inherit your enemies. Guys, I don't think guys do that, to be honest. I don't know, but like I said, this is the only person talking to you. Don't spoil this relationship. So Cassie was indirectly trying to let her know that her definition of friendship with Godessa is not Godessa's definition of friendship with her. Godessa would define it the same way he will define it. He said, "I don't want to tell you what happened in the conspiracy room." You're not supposed to talk about that. You're not even supposed to bring it up. Why are you doing that? Because you're privileged to be in Godessa's room and they agreed to. I don't even remember what happened there, but whatever it is, you're not even supposed to bring it up at all. What do you guys think about that though? Like, if you were her, would you demand the same thing from him? If you were in his position as well, would you just stop talking to all the people she's talking to? Because he speaks to Ricky as well. They're guys. What do you think? Next gist. Chimsom and Godessa. So we see them talking. Chimsom and Godessa were having a conversation, and he said to Godessa that Bluetopia washed his boxers. He said Bluetopia was going to wash. He saw her carrying his clothes. He had separated his dirty boxers from the other one, yeah? That there was one that he didn't wash. And before he knew it, he saw her spreading his boxers. He was like, how? From where to where? You know? What the F did you do? Like, he was surprised. Then he said he thinks he's beginning to like her back because this girl liked him just 24 hours after they got into the house. So that he lost his earring, and then the next day she gave him hers. Godessa now said, "Oh, she's so selfless. You go the follow breast, referring to Kamsi. He now said he didn't really get the signs from Blutopia. He didn't pick it up fast. That, she said she's selfless to the people that she likes, obviously. They said part of what made him move on fast is because he likes his women athletic to an extent. Miss Kamsi athletic. You never talk true. You never even talk true. If you're chasing Shiba now, I would understand. No. Anyway, he now said today, I told her she looked so attractive. I couldn't get my hands off her. Explains how Blutopia screamed when he told her that. Godessa now said, oh, she's so goofy, but you have to tame her. You know how Godessa is always talking like their mother. And the chief advisor, the chief know-it-all. That is better to tame Blutopia than that one that is. He now said part of the reason he picked Kamsi is because he was walking on eggshells with Blue. That was part of the reasons that made him move on faster. Godessa then said Kamsi is literally just... Man, it's so irritating. She doesn't put in effort in anything, not in workouts, nothing, like absolutely zero. Like she's scatter. God. Chimsom was trying to say, I'm scattered, but like she's more scattered. She's saying, gosh, she's saying that Kamsi is so scattered. She's scattered. She doesn't even care. Like she's meh. She leaves her body anyhow. She's so scattered. Obviously, Kamsi doesn't seem very organized. Basically, Godessa is not impressed with maybe her friend Chimsom chasing Kamsi, chasing Breast when, you have Blue that you can tame. Blue is goofy, she's selfless, she's nice. Why are you pushing Breast? Chimsom. Then the next gist, we see Araga and Temi. Not Araga advising Temi to go and tell Keivo to take it easy. There's no connection. There's no anything. He's moving fast on her. Moving fast to where? What are they doing? Are they in a relationship? Somebody that Temi already said she's not feeling anymore because they don't really talk. She wants the boy to take the lead. She wants more. She doesn't even know if they are building a friendship or what it is they are doing, but she wants more. And I know she's waiting for him to take the lead and he's not doing. And you're sat there advising her to go tell him to that he's moving too fast. With what? Keivo isn't exactly the expressive person. He barely talked in week 1. Boy is just beginning to come out of his shell. And you are saying, Araga, please, respectfully, focus on your relationship before Barry takes her away from you. Then we'll see Temi and Keivo. Oh my God. First thought, Temi, is this a breakup? She was as nice and polite as she could be. I saw that she struggled not to express herself because she did talk. She struggled on how to put it so that he would not feel bad or be hurt. More like she was trying so hard to say it nicely, And the boy just sat there smiling. I know that he understood where she was good. But try to have fun, but don't think about me while you do that. Is this you taking Araga's advice, or this is you doing this because you think you like Barry more now? I would understand that, not because Araga said it. She's like, I just want to be alone. I'm looking at Temi and I'm like, oh my God. And the boy is just sat there listening and smiling. He now said, we're doing better now. Although she now asked him, so what is this? What are we doing? Do you want to build a friendship? And he goes, yeah, we're building a friendship. We're talking more now. I've come to you how many times to talk to you. In week 1, we're not like that. I wasn't even talking. But now, like, for real, you could see the progress. And to me, it was like he knew what she was saying. And he just hit the nail on the head and said what he said. But yeah, before a proper conclusion, they stood up and I think they went somewhere. But later, we saw them outside talking and laughing because, they had just said, I think there'll still be a friendship there. So what do you think is happening here? Is this Temi trying to actually slow things down or just trying to create some distance?